How are you doing, everyone? We are pleased to have you back here in Shiba Inu land, your place to get your crypto fix. I am your host, Triple Van Winkle, and I hope that each and every one of you had an incredible day. I can't wait until tomorrow, Payday Friday, and March Madness. I can't even wait. Kickball will be played the next week, followed by the semifinals and then the finals. It is highly likely that we will face the same squad in the championship game, which is where I told you the narrative, if we are successful in the semifinals. They cried when they got onto the field 2 weeks earlier, stating that they did not want to play us because they desired to be the player with the highest seed. Then they stood up and kicked during the scrimmage game that they were playing. After they had finished kicking, they got to the bottom of the first, and then they walked off the field. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to get out on the field. We are not going to show any mercy and will completely destroy this team. This is what I am telling you right now. The situation is going to be a bloodbath in the outside world. Because XRP was discovered trading at $74 on an exchange, we have some intriguing things to talk about in this episode. However, that is not all that we have to be concerned about. For your viewing pleasure, we have another video that demonstrates how FEDNOW is supported by real-world assets and how passively it appears. That is very intriguing. This is not to say that it is. We are going to investigate it further. Following that, we will make some specific assumptions and comments, and then as we move closer to the end, we will discuss Ripple in relation to FEDNOW. Yes, I am aware of it. Please explain it to me. To put it simply, it is really intriguing. Dogecoin is the next topic that we are going to discuss. Doesn't the future hold the possibility of a Dogecoin? I am very sure that I will also be laughing. The SEC, Ethereum, and all of the bullshit. What it is that you must be aware of. Let's get it done. The price of Bitcoin is $66,922. It is currently up 4.75%. The current price of Ethereum is $3,529. It has increased by 7.18%, with XRP trading at $1,061,000 USDT and USDC are both coming in at their respective dollar pegs. Since this morning, it has gained 0.74%, which is a slight decrease. For me, Cardano is the center of attention. Although it has increased by 3% during the past 24 hours, it has decreased by 0.6% within the past hour. I'm hoping that we may make a brief retrace. Seeing this item retraced to that 60 cents would be a dream come true for me. Listen, I am constantly evolving. It's true. I'm willing to pay 60 cents. So I'm in. At 61 cents, I might even consider purchasing the bull. You just need to give me that tiny dip, and I'll be right in. Everyone can count on me to be completely honest. I have informed you, 61 cents or anything less than that, I will be purchasing for $7,500. I will be purchasing. The sin is mine. I am going to wait till the end of the year to do it. It might be anywhere from 5 to 10 times. It is possible for us to turn 7,500 into 75,000 if we obtain a 10x on it. Right now, it's not so bad, is it? A few more coins are going to be subjected to the same procedure as well. The positions that we are taking are those with a significant market capitalization. Considering that we have a foundation of $7,500 on all of them, we are looking at more than $225,000 if we are able to flip 3 major market caps, excluding XRP, to 10xs. That's only based on 3 individuals. Now, obviously, we need to see an increase in XRP. In addition to the mid caps, we also have some low caps that we are experimenting with. It's true that not everything is going to work out, but the way I see it, and I'm not saying that this is how much effort I'm putting in, I'm looking at it this way. I'm going to use it as an illustration because it's for elementary mathematics. So if we put $50,000 into the market and we split it out, is that correct? After that, sprinkle the remaining caps on approximately 10 low caps, followed by 3 high caps and 4 mid caps. To put it simply, all that is required of us is to have one of those low caps perform a 50 to 100x, which is going to take place. In the event that we had 10 low caps, one of them would rip such a time. In addition, if we have one of the high caps even perform a 5x, we will have already returned to the $50,000 mark. But if we were to succeed in achieving, say, 75% of these things, we would probably be able to turn $50,000 into $500,000 to $1 million. For me, the risk-to-reward ratio is something that is present. It is not advice on finances. All I'm doing is providing you with a sneak peek, a little glimpse inside the mind that's located over here. Is it clear to you what I'm saying? As a result of Doge future hopes, Dogecoin surges by 18%. It is getting close to 68,000. During the night, the cryptocurrency markets are experiencing volatility as Bitcoin and Ether fall below their previous highs, recover to trade 15% higher, and then return to their Wednesday lows. As a result of a flush of leverage bets on higher prices and the fact that some traders suggested a technical downturn, The dip that occurred on Wednesday was attributed to profit taken from the rise that occurred the previous week. Following the conclusion of Jerome Powell's dovish speech on FEDNOW, which was chaired by the United States Federal Reserve, sentiment shifted, which resulted in a surge in the value of major tokens such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and others, notably those on Layer 2 platforms and meme currencies. I believe that this is what we are witnessing at this very moment. After Powell finished his short speech and did his thing, we noticed a slight increase in the market. Considering that I really want to purchase Cardano at around 60 cents, I believe it is feasible that we may see a tiny bit of a correction. However, it is also possible that I am just being optimistic about the situation. Only time will tell. What if I told you? About a month from now, Bitcoin will undergo a halving. Before we divide the total in half, we might have one more push. If that does not happen, Bitcoin will kind of reach a plateau. Now we will see some alternative fireworks during the summer, and then in the third and fourth quarters, the display will begin to mount. The remainder of the markets will follow in the first, second, and third quarters of 2025, and that is when altcoin frenzy drops. Do you wish to know the path that led to the stunning frenzy in the Bitcoin markets? This is how it works. It is possible to gain some understanding of the extent of speculation in the market by analyzing the spread between Bitcoin future contracts for the next month and those for the front month. According to one researcher, previous bull run market peaks have been associated with a spread on the CME market that is greater than $1,000. The speculative frenzy increased to a level that exceeded 1,000. Extensive speculation is present during every period. It is a well-known fact that market tops are characterized by a combination of illogical and greedy characters. They are merely attempting to explain to you how you may forecast and determine where the market's peak is located. Right now, I will tell you that we are not even close to being at the top of the market. We haven't even reached the halfway point yet. In the latter part of this year, the fund is planning to begin operations for Bitcoin, and possibly Ethereum as well. Let us wait and see what the outcome of the SEC lawsuit is. As you are aware, the Securities and Exchange Commission CC may be going after them, or it may be a whole show. The Securities and Exchange Commission CC might say something like, hey, yeah, we're looking into, I'm making air quotes, Ethereum, but in reality, they aren't looking into it, right? They are only doing it in order to make everyone happy and to demonstrate that they have done their research. It was investigated by them. Because they did not observe anything suspicious, everyone may now move on with their lives, and they will be able to release their Ethereum future. In my opinion, that is how it appears to me. In all honesty, I don't believe that they are going to take any action. I mean, if they wanted to consider Ethereum to be a secure cryptocurrency, all of the data is already available, right? Regarding the initial coin offering, we are aware of it. The pre-sale, the private sales, and the bogus email addresses are all things that we are aware of. We are aware of everything that has occurred, but at the same time, the Securities and Exchange Commission SEC has been subjected to such a great deal of criticism that it is nearly incomprehensible how they could ever publish a future for Ethereum when they have never granted Ethereum any kind of security status. Then, at the same time, how is it that they have all of this knowledge in front of them, but they have never even bothered to check into it? What exactly do I believe this to be? I believe that they are going to give it some time to sink in, allow the narrative to develop that, yeah, we are looking into Ethereum for illicit activities and possible securities offerings, and then they will let time pass. They come back in about 2 weeks and say, we did our looking into, and we do not believe in its current state that it is a security. They say this because they have done their research. Following that, you will be given permission to carry out the launch of the futures. The Securities and Exchange Commission can then virtually tell individuals to get off their backs because they did investigate the matter. In fact, a piece is produced by Coin. Why the Securities and Exchange Commission shouldn't consider Ethereum to be a security, right? The thing is as follows. I mean, just do anything you want with it. We are aware of the events that took place in the past.